So I'm going to do a super quick update because I'm a couple of weeks behind on this. So I need to update week 35 and 36. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. 35 and 36. And it's Friday, so I'm going to be 37 weeks and 2 days anyway. Yeah, what is it? What'd you find? Ah, vitamin E ointment. Fun. Anyway, there's not actually a lot new going on with the baby, just we've been super busy for the last 2 weeks. I had sick kids for a whole week, and then this week we've had bits and pieces going on. Been to Hamilton to spend the night so Jason could help his brother with some work. Yeah, so I've just been really busy, and I've been hanging out waiting for our car seat to arrive. I ordered the car seat last weekend for the baby, and that just got here yesterday. So we got it last night when we got back from Hamilton, and so now I can have a baby. I got these short bits of hair, and I don't know what they're doing. My hair is taking so long to grow. It's so frustrating. I don't want it to get in the way, so I don't know whether I'm just gonna try and deal with it and tie it back, maybe get a headband or something, or whether I'm just gonna chop it all off. Which I want to grow it out again, but it's taking so long, and I'm sure it's supposed to grow faster when you're pregnant. It's not doing it. Anyway, so new with the baby, yeah, not a lot, just still very active. I saw my midwife on Tuesday, I want to say. Monday, possibly Monday. I think I saw her Monday, and she said the baby's still not quite head down. They're still kind of transverse, so like sideways across or diagonal on a bit of an angle. So the head's not engaged, even though I feel super low, and people are telling me that I've dropped, but I feel like I've been low for weeks. And I just feel really heavy and just ready to go. So I've got baby's bag all packed, and I had a small bag sort of chucked aside for me. But yesterday I went shopping while we were in Hamilton, and I got a bunch of stuff. Mostly just like a nice pair of track pants, or not nice, like a cheap pair of track pants that I can live in for the next 4 weeks after the baby's born. Be comfortable. And then I got like a bunch of t-shirts, 3 t-shirts and 3 singlets. So out of each of those I'll make 2 nursing tops. So out of the 3 singlets I'll make 2 nursing singlets, and then out of the 3 t-shirts I'll make 2 nursing t-shirts. And then I bought 2 cheap hoodies to have a go at making a nursing, oh, they're not hoodies actually, they don't have a hood on them. 2 nursing, make 1 nursing jersey out of the 2 of them. Again, I could have got 3 and made 2, but I decided to just get 2 in case it doesn't work to plan. Yes, and I did buy a nursing bra, so I'm making the tops because it's like $19 for a cheap nursing singlet, like the most basic one you can find, $19, but I paid $4 each singlet, so what's that, $12? Which will make 2 singlets, so $6 a singlet. So I figured I'll just do it myself and have a go at the jersey. I don't think that's been really done yet, so figure that one out. And what else did I get? I don't know, I might do a haul. Yeah, so I'm going to put those all in a bag, and then I'll be all ready to go. We've got a tournament this weekend, which is here in Katikati, so we don't have to do any travelling for that, which is good. And then that's on Sunday, which I'll be 37 weeks, which means that the birthing centre will take me. So take you from 37 weeks. And then that leaves me 3 weeks till due date, and if I go another 2 weeks, that'll be the 2nd of July. Sila's walking now. That'll be the 2nd of July. We have a tournament, Waikato Champs, which is in Te Awamutu, which is nearly 2 hours from here. So I think we'll plan to go to that because I'd say Jason will be wrestling. And I suppose I'll just take everything with me. I think I'd rather be with him and us have to leave if anything starts than for him to be over there and me calling him to come home if things start happening. So, yeah, if I'm still in one piece on that date, we'll all be over there. So that'll be an interesting day. I'm going to grab my book and read out the last 2 weeks. Yes. Yay, look at you. Big deal. Who's clever? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to go grab the book and read out those last 2 passages and get this over and done with. Oh yeah, I was saying the baby's kind of on a diagonal. So she says that the head is not down, but when I stand up I feel like baby just shifts all the way down. I have names picked out. I have 2 for each gender. Pretty sure we're sold on 1 for the boy because out of the 2 I gave, Jason really doesn't like one of them, so that's probably going to go out the window. So I might be getting my way with this one unless he comes up with something better in the next couple of weeks. And for the girl there's 2 names as well, and I have told the kids what I like and they like both of the ones that I do, without prompting, just given those options. And so we may be sold on that. And the heart rate for the baby was low this week. It was like 27 or something. So we had right in the middle the whole way through, and then the 1 week where it was high, but I think it was just because the baby was moving. And then the last 2 times it's been low. So I don't know what that means. Some people say that low is boy and some people say that low is girl. So again, it's just the chance. Hey, oh, she's holding on to my pants. Yee! Okay. I'm going to tidy this room up. It's such a mess. It's driving me crazy. I need to tidy this room and empty the car. Those are my 2 things that I want done before this baby comes. Have this room like perfect. And I also need to measure our bed because one of Jason's co-workers is going to build me a co-sleeper. So like kind of like the bassinet, but it goes alongside the bed, so the baby will sleep with us but not in our bed. So that will be awesome. Yeah, that's 34. 35. Oh, I'm reading that one, aren't I? 35. Okay. Here we go. What's going on? Baby is taking up stomach space. Smaller meals more often are easier to digest. Well, I've been so hungry the last few days and I haven't been having smaller meals at all. But they're definitely taking up space. The movements are getting like not less, but like slower, more purposeful, not so erratic or whatever you want to say, but they are definitely more violent. Yeah. When we stayed in Hamilton, we slept on an airbed and we ended up getting up at 4:30 in the morning to pump it up again because we were on the floor. So I had quite a sore back yesterday, and I'm thinking it was that. I'm hoping it was that and not that. It's just come on and going to be around for the rest of the pregnancy. Smaller meals more often. You're probably finding it hard to get your shoes on and off. No, because I only wear slip-on shoes, or I don't wear shoes. I'm shocking with shoes. Wear slip-on shoes unless you need the ankle support of lace-ups. You've probably gone up a shoe size as well, especially in width, maybe permanently. Try to walk a bit every day until the baby arrives. Well, when you have 3 other kids, you're walking most of the day, every day, aren't we? What you got? Oh, thank you. my posture is so bad, and I've been trying to be conscious of it and fix it, but I swear it's getting worse. I'm just have to wait till I'm not pregnant and then be really, really conscious of it, because it's just like, it feels like every day I'm just like more and more. Try to walk every day until baby arrives. To reduce the swelling in your feet and ankles, stand on your head a lot. I was doing that the other day, and Jason said to me, I don't think you should be doing it this far along unless you're doing it the whole way through, but I felt alright. I think we know when we do too much, don't we? Or at the very least, sit down, or preferably lie down and put your feet above the level of your heart as much as possible. Yeah, right. This can be especially effective in getting yourself extra room on public transport, particularly if you shout obscenities as well. Toenails are in. The fingernails may be poking over the end of the fingers. I think they're talking about the baby now. Your baby would fail the test they do at the start of netball games and can scratch itself. Weight about 2.3 kgs, and our size, approximate baby length, I do not know. There's it's got a line going across the page, but it doesn't give us any numbers. I don't know if you can see that. No, I don't know. Doesn't give me an actual length. Oh, well, that was 35 anyway. Oh, thank you. Oh, where'd it go? That was week 35, and here is 36. What's going on? You're tired. You've probably got sore feet, fluid retention causing swollen everything, and tingling fingers. And you could be breathless or dizzy. If you're really lucky, you might even faint. You'll probably visit your obstetrician every week from now on. You may get stabbing pelvic pains or aches like a stitch, which are probably the pelvic ligaments loosening up. The baby's head may be down low in the pelvis and can bounce up and down on your cervix, giving you shocks. Yes, I do get that. Even though they said the head's not engaged, I get that. So maybe, I don't know, maybe it's a shoulder or something. Particularly if you sit down too quickly. This doesn't necessarily mean that the baby is engaged. Oh, there you go. In position, ready to come out head first. You should begin to feel movements every day. Okay. Even if it's only a little leg wave. Those new lungs are still not completely finished, but the baby has put on lots of fat. It is turned upside down already. It may be about to... Oh, if it hasn't turned upside down already, it may be about to. If it's still the wrong way up by the time labour starts, you may have a breech birth, meaning bum first. Weight about 2.5 kgs. And I've got the approximate length again here, but still no numbers. Yeah. So, yeah, been sleeping only on my left-hand side, or my back, which is frustrating. Sometimes I generally sleep on my left-hand side anyway, but every now and then you just want to roll to the other side and even things out a bit. But I've been very careful not to, because we want to get the baby in the right position. Ta. Thank you. And my back's been doing this funny poppy thing lately, where if I'm like lying on my side and I kind of try to move my hips, it feels like my back is popping, and I don't like it. It's horrible. It's not painful, it just doesn't feel nice. What else? And just slowly getting more difficult to get out of bed in the morning or in the middle of the night to go see the kiddos. And that, yeah, kind of a little bit painful, not horrible, just uncomfortable, and then I kind of get up and walk it off. By the time I get to their room, then I'm fine. But the initial getting up, or if I've been sitting for any period of time, then getting up can suck. And I've also been getting stuck in positions lately. We went to a playground yesterday, and I got in one of those big swings. It's like a circle with a net in it, you know, kind of like a spider web, and you get your butt down in the middle of it. And I couldn't get back out for a while. That was hard case. But I didn't think so at the time. Anyway, I'm going to wrap it up because it's been like 15 minutes already, and I've rambled about nothing. And hopefully I'll have more for you next week, which I probably won't because it's in like 2 days. Alright. See you later.